Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
Well, we've certainly seen the housing market go up and down in the decades I've been involved in the industry. Jennifer and I got married as college students at ASU, just renting an apartment on College Street, south of University. Then we bought our first home across the street from Sanderson Ford over in Glendale. And I can still remember, we paid about $57,000 for that house in 1980. And you had to have had 20% down payment, and you had to sign papers that your parents didn't loan you that money, and that in fact it was your own money. And then you got qualified for what I remember to be about a 7.5% or 8% mortgage.
Sure.
And we were taught the trick back then: take a look at your principal payment and just add that to every single monthly payment. And that was kind of a trick we learned early on.
It's fantastic. It's actually something my dad showed me when I was in junior high school and had no idea what he was talking about. I was 13 years old. I didn't understand amortization schedules or anything. But he had his amortization schedule printed on paper, and each month he had highlighted the principal amount of the next month's payment. And if you take the principal amount of the next month's payment, add it to your current payment, you can take an entire payment off of the back of the loan. And where this is incredible and incredibly powerful is especially if you can do it in the beginning of your loan. Because the majority of your payment in a regular amortization in the beginning of the loan, the majority of the payment is interest anyway. So on a $400,000 loan, if you had you're going to have a principal and interest payment that's about $2,600 a month. Only $300 of that payment is going to principal
Against that $400 purchase price.
Exactly. So the idea in the beginning,
the other $2,300
interest. Yeah, it's just interest. Now, as time goes on, the amount of the principal payment increases, the amount of the interest part of the payment decreases. So if it's in your ability in any way to add any extra to the principal, it's going to save you thousands or even hundreds of thousands over the life of the loan. Every penny counts too. So even if it's just $1, maybe you can't make the full extra principal payment because with where home prices are, houses are expensive, you might be at the maximum of your budget. But even just $1 is going to save you. Every $1 extra of principal you can add to the payment saves you $5 on the life of the loan. So everything helps. Every little bit counts. And so if you've got a little extra money one month and you're able to add it to the principal, it's going to pay off big time in the long run.
Really big time.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona home.